Hi, I'm Ellen, and welcome to day 24 of Vlog Every Day in April. Today's topic is downloads and ascension codes. And it could be said that they are one and the same, or at least that one results in the other, or one contains the other. So, when I say downloads, think of downloading an app to your phone, or to your computer, or to your tablet. When we do that, what is the purpose of that download? What is the purpose of choosing that app and downloading it to our device? It's to help us with productivity, it's to entertain us, it's to do something that will benefit us, hopefully. When it comes to spiritual downloads, you can bet it will be beneficial. And it could be entertaining, possibly could support productivity. Mostly, it is purely for our benefit and also our up-leveling. And when I say up-leveling, I mean our evolution, our spiritual evolution, and by association, our physical evolution. So, downloads typically will come during meditation, during sleep, during times when we're in rest in some way. It could be lying on a towel at the beach. It could be while we're in a kayak, just enjoying the flow of the motion of kayaking itself and the calm of the water. It could be while we're watching a movie or a TV show that I just heard manipulates us in a way that it triggers our parasympathetic nervous system, which is our rest and digest system, and is also our healing system. And I just heard cracks us open so that in that state we can receive downloads. Now, when we receive downloads, they arrive much like a zip file, or again, thinking of an app on our phone. You know how we download the app and then it has to open and basically install the app? It's the same thing with a spiritual download. We basically download a file that contains all the components of this particular download. And then it has to open. It has to install. And in the installment process, old downloads might be overwritten, or they may be added to, pieces of them may be taken out and new components put in, and it's all for the purpose of making us better, making us more than we are now, and also more than you believe you can be. For we notice that with downloads, it is a way of we putting upon you the remembering of all you are able to be, all you are meant to be, all you were born to be, and also permitting you to more deeply comprehend the ways of the universe, the ways of the galaxy, the ways of all that is. Yes, and go ahead. You notice also with the downloads, here come the ascension codes. It is the ascension codes which we put into these downloads, which will permit you to open more fully to the eventual human evolution which will transpire and will also accommodate the Earth evolution. Yeah, Ascension codes aren't limited to humans or other sentient beings. It also, oh boy, go ahead. We noticed that you could say that it goes double for Earth, as Earth has more work to do than humans could possibly recognize. Yeah, and that makes sense to me, even just thinking about the size of Earth. You know, okay, we noticed that it can be, in fact, compared this way. And we are in appreciation that Ellen would seem to come to this conclusion, as it is accurate, and we would ask for you to consider the scope of Earth, the scope of a human. Of course, then, in this way, it could be understood Earth requires many more codes, downloads, much more help, aid, assistance, healing than any human could possibly ever require. Yeah, and again, that just all makes a whole lot of sense to me. I'm really feeling the denseness of Earth, the denseness in the sense that what we see in, as I just heard, our peripheral is the surface, literally just the surface of what Earth is. We see the grass, the trees, the plants, the rocks, and then we see the sentient beings who inhabit Earth. What we don't see is the infrastructure it requires to make manifest what we see peripherally here. And that's the denseness that I'm feeling. It's extreme, and really extreme. Then, of course, I just heard the word molten, and I would say, sure, the closer that you get to Earth's core, the more molten things become. But even that molten area has a denseness to it. It has to. Yeah. Anything else? I just heard cavities. Are there cavities down there? Sure. And we notice, of course, that the cavities are ways for which the molten lava may escape. Yeah. So, of course, in this way, understand that everything has a purpose. And why would it be anything other than this? How could it be anything other than this? Yeah, thank you for that. Anything else to say about downloads and ascension codes? Other than expect more and also faster. We notice that there is a quickening, there is more awakening, and in this, we notice there must be more downloads, and within these downloads, there will be more and bigger ascension codes, as this will help to prepare the way for maintaining alignment with Earth's evolution and human evolution. And so there you have it. Any questions? Are you familiar with downloads, with receiving downloads? Have you heard of ascension codes? Does any of this make sense to you within the context of the framework of the evolution of this planet and those who live upon her? I'm so curious. Feel free to leave a comment if you wish. And until next time, you take really good care. Lots of love.